Hello and welcome to Nanny Moon's Crochet. My name's Sally and today is the 9th of February 2024 and it's Frog It or Finish It Friday. Now these last few very sleeping whips, they were absolutely fast asleep. Um, these are the last few I've got now, so it'll be 16 altogether. So I think if I can get at least, I'd like to get them all finished through this year. Hopefully, I'll do that, and then I'd love to go into 2025 with no deep sleeping whips. That'd be lovely, but we'll see how many I can get done. And excuse me today, guys, talking funny. I've got a really bad cold. I thought it was a cold, but I've actually got a chest infection. Now I've had a scarf on, but it's made me cough. So this is the second or third time starting my video because I just keep coughing and coughing. So I may have to pause it and have a good cough and come back, but hopefully we'll be okay. Now the first one I found, because they're all over the place in wardrobes, bottom of wardrobes, top of wardrobes, they're all over the place. But this blanket I was going to make for me and my husband, upside down, and I chained 146. Oh, I haven't done ends. I normally do ends as I go. I chained 146, and it's just double crochets, but it's quite a size. I've only done a little bit of it. I haven't a clue why I didn't carry on with it, but this one, it was 2018, so not too many years ago, and I probably started having grandchildren born, so I probably put this down to do blankets and little bits and bobs for them. So that's what I've done so far. Now, this first section here is done in Woolcraft Pebble Chunky. You can't see that very well, but it is. It's Woolcraft Pebble Chunky, and it's 200 gram. It's beautiful colours, isn't it? Lovely little purple, dark blue, light blue, and you can machine, wash, and dry. And it's they tell you to use a 6mm hook, but I actually used an 8. You see the 8mm. I just think when you're doing blankets, mostly other than amigurumi, whatever I'm doing, I whatever they recommend, I sometimes, or more often than not, I'll go a hook size up, just so that it drapes nicer. I think it gives it a nicer drape. It's 100% acrylic and 6mm needle. Doesn't say a colour, it just said shade 8016. So I've got um 4 or 5 of those. And then this colour I thought would go with it because it's like a grey, silvery grey. Oh, excuse me. The same specs as this one, and I've got four of those, 5 of those. But then also, I thought in between each colour, I'll do this little section of grey, just double crochets, but this little section of grey, and this is King Cole Comfort Chunky, and it's 60% acrylic and 40% nylon, so it's really soft. It's 100 gram, and they suggest a 6mm needle, and you can machine, wash, and dry with this as well. Oh, sorry about that. Had a little coughing fit. So it's like I said, I've only done that much, but oh, it's really soft and it feels really cozy. So, like I said, I was going to make this for me and my husband. It was going to be, but I've decided. One of my good friends, you know who you are. Her husband has gone into a care home, and but very shortly we hope that he'll be back home. So lots of prayers, and we'll get him back home. And I've done a few things for her, but I don't always. Well, I don't get. Excuse me. I've never really crocheted anything, so I thought this would be a nice blanket for him when he comes home. So that's that one. So I think I will finish that one, because although I haven't done much on it, it's coming along. Now, I forgot to mention all of this. 2 or 3 years ago, it might be 4 years ago now. My husband asked me what I'd like for Christmas, and I always just say the same. I say just one ball of yarn will do. Don't go mad. Just I'm happy with just one ball of yarn. So he has ordered from a warehouse before, and ordered just random things, but but he went into we've got a shop called the Original Factory Shop. It's shortened to Toffs. But he went in, and they don't have a massive range. They just have just a small section. But he went in, and he said to them, "I want to buy everything that you've got on your shelf." And they've also got some in the back to stock up. So Christmas morning, he didn't tell me. Christmas morning, when I came into the living room, and there was about 4 or 5 black bin bags. And I said, what on earth have you done? Anyway, when I started opening them, all of them were full of yarn, and there was over 100 balls. So I didn't know what to do first. Smell it, look at it, touch it. But anyway, there was because he'd had all what was on the shelf. There was a good quantity of this and the other colour. There was a lovely red as well, but I wanted to keep this blue as more like a male colour. I know red could be, but I wanted it to be blues and greys. So yeah, my husband does little things like that. So he's lovely. So moving on to my next one. This is the tutorial for this is called Made with Love by Glamour. It's GLMA, Glamour, but she says Glamour. And it's called His and Hers Messenger Bag. And I have almost finished it. So I've done the handle. Oh, hens, that's not like me again. So this is the handle. And it's like a crossover. I wanted to add the white. I think, oh yeah, she did do a separate colour there. And it's all in one how you did it. It was brilliant. That's the sides. And then there's a bottom on it. Now what I used, I've only got that little bit of blue left. That's all I had left. But I've got a whole skein of that. Now this is Ice Yarns, and it was the Saver. I've had this a long time. I've done 2 or 3 orders, but that was it. And it's 100% Draylon acrylic, so it is really soft. And it's 200 gram. Use a 5mm needle, and it's a 4 weight. Or in the UK we sort of call that Aran. It's Aran, really. It's a 4 weight. It's made in Turkey. So I've got 2 or 3 more of these, but no more of the blue. So I found this little bit of, I know it might seem a bit odd to some people, but it's like orangey browny colour. Just thought that was really nice. So I've watched there's quite a few tutorials on how to line a bag. So I think although it's all single crochet and it's all tightly. There's no holes, I don't think anything can poke through, but just to give it a bit of extra something, I'm going to try and line it with that. And also I wasn't 100% sure what to do with these. See, that one curls up quite a bit, and I thought, oh, maybe I did that a little bit tight because it was the beginning. I wasn't sure how to put a button or fasten that off. But if you watched my little Temu haul the other day, got my little caddy look that spins round. On my Temu haul, where are they? Got all the little bits and bobs. Got my scissors and all sorts. Eyelids. In my Temu haul, I got some of those, and they're the clasps. So I thought, oh well, that'd be good. I could put one that end, and this stick it up, and one that end. One at each end, or just one in the middle. I'll see, and try and just try and block that a bit so it keeps it down. So yeah, I thought they'd come in handy. I didn't think of that at the time when when I was ordering those little clasps. I wasn't thinking about this, but yeah, it's almost finished, and I thought, oh, that'd be good to take a crochet project somewhere for on a, I don't know, such as doctors are waiting somewhere for something. I could take that with me, take a little project. No, that was a 5mm hook I used for that one. Oh, sorry, I'm so sorry, coughing. Now the next one. This is, oh, used to watch a channel called Setter's Place, and she always wore it's a little capelet. You wear it like that, and it goes over, but it only comes to about your elbow. It doesn't come all the way down. It's just like a little crocheted capelet. The stitch is really, really easy. You literally, from here, you just chain a single crochet into the, where's the end of it? Oh, here we are. So you literally just chain 6, I think it is, or 5, and then a single crochet into there, chain 5 or 6, single crochet into there, chain. You just carry on and on and on until it's the length. I quite like that. It's quite pretty. I don't know if it'll suit me really because it's quite dainty, but I can always give it as a present or give it away. This tutorial is by Karina Anna Crochets. Karina Anna Crochets. And I chained 130. You start off, you chain, and then you join your chain, and then you do some, I think they were half double crochets, and then you start on this, but then it's just, you just repeat this bottom row. And I've done this in this I must have ordered this the same time I had the other, because this was ice yarns, and this is the Magic Glitz. Beautiful colours, aren't they? Really nice. I know there's a lot of purple lovers out there. Litzer, I can think of one. Hi, Litzer. I know she loves purple. I know a lot do. It's 95% acrylic and 5% lurex, and you use a 3mm hook. It suggests. Did I say it's 100 gram? Yeah, it's all the information it said. But I used a 4.5 little Magbus, my Magbus hook. That was a 4.5 meat. Now, I would love your opinion, because like I said, I've only done that much, so I can easily undo it. But why I say that, I've got, that's almost, oh, that is a full ball. So, that's a full ball. Then I've got those two. That's 3. Then I've also got those. So I've actually got 7. 7. And this little bit that's attached. So I could carry on with that, but it wouldn't need much more before it came to the arm, because it's already there. It'd only need a little bit more to come to the elbow. So as I've got 7 of them, plus this, which is probably another one, 8, I'm just wondering if you have any ideas I could do something totally different with it. It's a, I don't know if I'm sorry, did I tell you? It's a 3 weight. It's a 3 weight. So maybe I could hold it with a purple, but loads of sparkle. Or could do a shawl. But yeah, I'd appreciate your input on what to do with that, whether to carry on or do something totally different. And then there, this one. I'm looking what's next right in front of me. Now, when I've just picked this up, just going through bags, I picked this up and I looked at it and I thought, oh, it's going to be a jumper, or a little top. And I thought, oh, it's a bit strange. It looks a bit funny. But then when I've gone through my saved on my playlist, I suddenly realised it's a poncho, but it's a bag a day poncho, and she's called it the Easy Crochet Poncho. And she's got a little bit of a point on the side for where the arms are, but then there's a bigger point for the top and bottom. And on her pattern, when she's finished, she adds fringes as well. So I don't think I have a poncho. I don't have a poncho. I don't have any shawls. I don't seem to do much clothing for myself or garments, but so I've done that much. It's like a solid. If you were going to do a granny square and you do a solid granny square, it's almost like that. It's just it's just double crochets, and then you do you're doing your chains. That's the point. Well, that's where I join. This is the point of the back and the front. But I'm doing this in a Woolcraft. Again, this is one that's come from Toffs, the factory shop. It was in one of the bags that my husband got. It's Woolcraft, and it's baby print sparkle DK. You can see it's sparkling. So it's got little bits of cerise, but that's really soft as well because it's a baby. Could actually undo all that and make a little dress for little granddaughter Hope, because it is a baby. Yeah, I'll see. And that's a 4mm. That's just 7. They suggest a 4mm, but I'm actually using a 7, which is what's making it really loose and not too tight, nice and drapey. 100-gram ball. It's 215 meters, 95% acrylic and 5% Lurex. You could machine, wash and dry. Yeah, so that's that. So that's those 4. I love you I think I'll finish the bag, and I'll finish the messenger bag because that's finished almost. And I'll finish the blanket for my friend's hubby. And I just have these two purple ones. These two, which I do like purple. Orange is my favourite colour, but I do like purple. But I haven't done an awful lot on them, and I don't know if I've got about another 2 or 3 of these down at that little section there is all baby sparkle, and there's some of this at the back there. So I might have another 2 or 3. So I may not have quite enough to do a nice, comfortable, big poncho. So I'd love your opinion on those two. Thank you. Now, I'm not. If you remember, I think it was in my first Frog It or Finish It Friday. Might have been my first. I got these squares. This is by a new Crochets. Where's my bag? I printed off the pattern. I must have paid for this because I've printed it off. And it's the Easy Fringe Top crochet tutorial. And it's by a new Crochet Designs. And this is what it's meant to look like. There. Quite short. Anyway, I thought, well, I'll try and get one of my sleeping weeks finished. So this was the pink and the sides, the pink side, and then the blue side. It's quite heavy because I held 2 strands together. And this is the V. But when you look at that, it's not very long. It's just quite wide. It's not very long, so unless I add more to the bottom, but I'm not 100% pleased with it for me. So I might well see if my sister wants it, because she loves crochet things that I do. So to let me know if you want it, sis. So yeah, you did your big square, and then you just added a bit extra on, and then you just bordered it. You bordered it around with another row of granny stitches. But it's quite thick. I think it'd be nice with a thick jumper underneath it, but for me, I like things to be quite long, and I didn't really want to put tassels on it. I felt like I was finished with it. So that's one finished anyway. So so far I've had 16 projects. I have Frog 2, which I hadn't done much on. One of them I'm going to make into my Battenberg blanket. I'm going to make into a little blanket for Hope. And this one I've finished one. So I think if I slowly throughout the year work on, I'll stick at one at a time rather than do a little bit on each one. I think I'll pick up one and try and get it finished. So hopefully that way it'll all everything will get done. But yeah, I think I need to go and lie down. I'm quite tired and need to go and have an antibiotic. But thank you for watching. If you've watched till the end, thank you to all my new subscribers. I'm so happy that you've joined us. And please don't forget to thumbs up, press the like button if you like what you see, that is. And we'll be back. I'll be back on Monday for my normal episode to see if I've got little Unica the unicorn done. She's lovely picture. Unica the unicorn. We'll be picking our next animal. So thank you so much for watching, tuning in. I'll see you next time. See you Monday. Bye. Love you all. Bye.